It's time for the Case of the Week debate, where we're going to be talking who's the best player in the NBA. I'm joined by Trever Sheets, Blaine King, Aubrey Henken. All right, guys. Trevor, you lead it off. Who's the best?
The best in the league is the leading scorer in the league, the Beard, James Harden.
You must be mistaken, because the best in the league is the person that has his team at the top of the league, and that is Steph Curry.
Your arguments are all invalid. The best player in this league is Anthony Davis.
She's calling you out.
Yes, I am.
Tell us more.
Okay, so listen. Anthony Davis has only been in the league for 3 years, and he's already established himself as one of the best players, the top players in this league. You can't argue with that. And
I believe I can
can
argue
too.
with that. He's probably the best at his position. He's definitely one of the top centers in the league. Best player overall, though. What has he done? Where is he in scoring?
Where are the Pelicans? Where are the
Where are
Pelicans
they-
ranked?
let me tell you that Anthony Davis has 25, he's averaging 25 points per game, and he's also averaging 10 rebounds per game. And in case you guys didn't know this little term, that's called a double-double, which is a big term in basketball.
I'm blown away
and
by
I
that
believe
one.
that your two picks do not average double-doubles.
They
Am
also
I
play
right?
guard. They also play guard though, so
That's
it's harder.
true.
It's much harder to get a double-double.
But
Whatever.
James Harden, like I said, leading the league in points with 27.5 points per game. He is also fourth in steals, fifth in minutes per game, and he leads his team in assists per game at 6.8. So he's not just a guy who's going to take the shot every time, even though he does take it a lot. He will dish it around to some of the players that aren't necessarily the best on his team, but he does distribute.
But Steph Curry.
Who isn't maybe even the best player on his own team. Klay Thompson's pretty
I
darn
wouldn't,
good
I
as
wouldn't
well.
go that far. Since Steph came into the league and started playing for the Warriors have been just moving up the ladder every year. And this year, he has his team at number one, 41-9 record in the Western Conference out of all conference. He has 10 games, when he scored over 30 points. 11 games when he had 5 or more threes. And he put up 51 points a few weeks ago against the Mavericks, who are one of the top teams in the NBA and in the Western Conference. And he put up 40 points at Miami, who were just in the finals, regardless that they don't have LeBron. But still,
Miami
they're
really
still a factor
using
in the
Miami?
East.
I
They're
know.
still
I
a
think I'd have
factor.
Miami University beating the Heat.
They're
That's
still a
probably
factor
true.
in the East, though. We didn't give any respect to the Eastern Conference.
Well,
but
that's
hey,
because there's no,
I mean,
outside
there's
of
really-
LeBron,
no,
there's
there's
no one
really
really of
nobody.
any note in the Eastern
So-
Conference.
Guys, but
even
at
though
the,
Anthony Davis
at the
probably
same
should be.
respect, the Pelicans, the only reason they're winning games is because Anthony Davis is on their team.
And the only
Honestly.
reason that Houston's winning any games right now is because of James Harden. Dwight Howard's out 6 to 8 weeks, and it's going to be up to James Harden to carry that team, who is currently third in the Western Conference by himself.
Well-
Wait. Did you just try to call Dwight Howard a factor in making his team good?
Absolutely, he's a big factor inside. He's gonna get
Well-
people to
And playing soft.
I'm
Dwight
not
Howard
calling
is
that.
not a factor.
He's absolutely a factor. He's at least a presence inside. He's going to make guys come inside and attack him. Guess what? He brings up the foul totals on players, foul out. The other players in the Rockets get to the foul line and get to shoot some free throws, even though Dwight's going to miss them. James Harden, some of the other guys will be making those shots.
Yeah, but you know what? You make your case for James Harden. He just joined Houston. He was in Oklahoma City.
He was in Oklahoma City
Unlike
like 5 years ago.
Yeah, but Steph Curry, on the other hand, he's been doing this by himself in Golden State for the past few years since he ever came
Is he
out of
really doing
Davidson.
it by himself?
Yeah,
though?
this
Well,
year.
okay,
Is he
Klay
really, though?
Thompson. All right, Klay Thompson is
Andrew
almost
Bogut.
a superstar. Andrew Bogut. All right,
Come on,
he's a-
wait, Aubrey, you gotta get in here. Get these
Okay,
guys.
if any one of these three people are doing this by themselves, then it is Anthony Davis, because you guys do have Klay Thompson and Dwight Howard, and Anthony Davis doesn't have anyone helping him, and he's already carrying the team.
True, but are they in the playoffs currently?
No, because you need more than one star player on a team to make it to the playoffs.
I'll give you that because they are in the Western Conference, but you know what? They're still not in the playoffs, so they gotta do something and trying to get at least to the 8th seed, at least try to make it to the playoffs.
And they
Which
still
they're
could.
not.
All right.
They're not going to. Kevin Durant's there. He's not going to.
All right, I'm gonna kill it here. Trevor, I'm sorry. James Harden, scoring means nothing to me. I don't think he's actually that great of a player. LeBron James has won the MVP multiple times without leading the league in scoring. I would have picked Steph Curry, but you made the argument against yourself, and so did Trevor. You have Klay Thompson.
So that doesn't mean anything.
That's a reason he gets so many wide open shots. Guys,
the jumper.
Anthony Davis's team is doing so good because of Anthony Davis. If he wasn't on the team, no one would be talking about the Pelicans besides for them getting the lottery
Still
pick.
barely talking about the Pelicans.
So,
Yes.
thanks for joining me tonight on the sideline. So join me next week for more information, fun, and of course, sports. So come back next week.